The teacher who hated one kid. Everyone at school was afraid of Mr. Carell. He was the strictest teacher in the whole building. His voice was always sharp, his eyes always watching. But there was one student he seemed to hate more than anyone else. Me. My name is Daniel, and for some reason Mr. Carroll always picked on me. If someone talked in class, he looked at me. If homework was missing, he checked my desk first. If a paper airplane flew across the room, he shouted my name. Daniel, stand up! The class would turn and stare while I slowly stood. I usually hadn't even done anything. One day during math, someone dropped a book. Bang! Mr. Carroll slammed his ruler on the desk. Daniel, outside! Now! But I didn't. Out! I walked into the hallway while the class whispered behind me. This happened almost every day. At first I thought he just didn't like me, but after a while it felt stranger than that. One afternoon I stayed late to grab my forgotten notebook. The school was almost empty. As I walked past the teacher's lounge, I heard voices. Mr. Curl was inside. He reminds me of him, Mr. Curl said quietly. Another teacher asked, reminds you of who? There was a long silence. My son. I froze. He used to sit exactly like that. Same messy hair, same way of answering questions. He would be Daniel's age now. The other teacher spoke softly. You know it's not his fault. I know, Mr. Carroll said. His voice sounded tired. But every time I see that kid, it feels like my son is sitting there again. And then I remember he's gone. My stomach twisted. The next day in class, Mr. Carroll called my name again. Daniel. I slowly stood up, expecting another punishment. But this time he paused. He looked at me for a long moment, then sighed. Sit down, he said quietly. For the first time all year, he didn't blame me for anything. And after that day, he never picked on me again.